Hey guys, and thanks for tuning into TradeChat. My name is vash'jir, and today I'm going to be going over my first impressions, kind of like a mini review of the World of Warcraft expansion Cataclysm. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. So back in 2009 at BlizzCon, when Cataclysm was released to be the new expansion, one of the first things that we learned about was that goblins were going to be the new Horde playable race and that Worgen were going to be the new Alliance playable race. And I've even said in some videos in the past that I was less than impressed that Horde was getting goblins while Alliance got awesome Worgens. And it's funny because after playing both of those races live in Cataclysm, I completely changed my mind. The Goblin starting area is hands down my favorite Horde starting zone. It's super fun. You get to drive a car, and the stories are really good, and I love listening to the goblins talk. They have a New Jersey, Long Island accent, and they have this attitude about them. I'm a really big fan of goblins. On top of that, they have really awesome racials. The rocket boots is almost like a mage's blink. That shares a cooldown with a rocket launcher thing that does just a ridiculously overpowered amount of damage. And then also, when you get a little higher level as a goblin, you do get bank access as one of your racials. This hobgoblin comes out. He's so cool. One of the things that changed in Cataclysm that I really didn't think would make that big of a difference for me was flying in Old World. I was never much to use my flyer, even in Northrend and stuff. I was always I would just take the flight path and alt tab or get a summon or something. I really have never been a big fan of flying. And it's funny because now that they have flying in Old World, I love it. I fly everywhere. I haven't decided yet if I want to buy the 310 for my druid or if I want to buy epic flying for my hunter. But the thing that I really love about flying in Old World is that you get to see things from a different perspective that you never got to see them from before. I was flying around in Blackrock Depths, and did you know that when the lava is shooting out of the walls, it's dwarves spitting out lava? That's awesome. I didn't know that. And I really appreciate being able to see things from a different perspective, and you do get to places a lot faster, but I love being able to really see all the changes that took place during the shattering because I can fly in Old World and so much faster. So I didn't really think that that was going to be a change that really did it for me, but it did. I really am enjoying flying in Old World. Now, I'm sure this is what you guys are all waiting for me to talk about, leveling 80 to 85. When I logged out last night, my druid was 84. I plan to hit 85 either tonight or tomorrow. I haven't dedicated all of my time playing Cataclysm to just leveling my druid. I really wanted to experience a lot of the new things that Cataclysm has to offer. The first zone I went to on my druid was vash'jir, and I love that zone. It is so pretty and unique and different than anything else I've ever played. So I did really love the quest to get the seahorse, and a lot of the quests were really fun and unique and different than anything I've ever done. They also did make questing underwater a lot better than I thought it would be, because a lot of people really hate swimming, and it's cool. You get the sea legs, you get the movement speed increase. I'm a big fan of vash'jir. So when I hit 81 and I left vash'jir, I went to Hyjal. Hyjal is a really pretty area. It's night elf inspired. I did find myself spending a lot of time waiting for respawns though, because there's a lot of competition there because it's such a small area. I think in about a month or so, when the big surge of leveling kind of dies down, I think it'll be a lot more fun to quest in Hyjal because you won't just be waiting for respawns all the time. Then when I hit 82, I went to Deepholm. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Deepholm. I was really happy to hit 83 so that I could move on. Deepholm reminds me of a lot of places in Outlands that I didn't really care for, so I was really happy to get out of there. I'm kind of bummed that that's the rep you need to get shoulder enchants, so I know it won't be the last that I've seen of Deepholm, but for now, when I hit 83, I went to Uldum. Uldum is probably my favorite zone in all of World of Warcraft. A lot of the quests are very Indiana Jones based, really fun quests in Uldum. There's quests where you have to control lions or an army, and it's a defense game kind of, and then there's another quest where you turn into this giant molten ball of lava, fire, and death, and you just roll and you just kill anything in your path. It's super fun. So I had a lot of fun playing in Uldum. I hit 84 last night, and I plan to go to the Twilight Highlands to finish off 84 to 85. While I was leveling, I did do a few instances. My favorite by far was Vortex. That is the most beautiful zone in World of Warcraft. It's like doing an instance in heaven. I really reverted to like a 5-year-old when I saw that zone, because it just reminded me of like a princess castle. I'm sure that all you manly men out there don't like it, but I love Vortex. The fights were fun. All of the new instances are like refreshingly challenging. They're not like, oh my god, this is impossible, but it is helpful to use CC, and you might wipe once or twice learning the mechanics of the fight, and it's nice to have to learn mechanics of instances. Out of everything so far that I've seen in Cataclysm, I think the things that I'm enjoying the most are the changes to the way that you quest. A lot of the quests now are like mini-games. There's also really, really interesting and well-made cinematic cutscenes often. Levels 80 to 85. There's also a few in the Goblin Starting Area that I noticed, but they really add another element to the game, because it was very easy previously to ignore the lore and just get the things that the quests are telling you to go get and not really know the story. The way that Cataclysm has been set up is with these cinematic cutscenes, and just the way that everything is laid out for you, you really walk through a story, and it's much more intriguing and interesting to me. So I'm really, really enjoying Cataclysm. I can't wait to hit 85 to experience some of the end game content. Are you guys with me on this one? Are you enjoying Cataclysm so far? Do you not like it? Do you like it? Is there something you would change about it? Make sure you leave me a comment or a video response and let me know what you're thinking of Cataclysm so far. While you're thinking about that, check out today's screenshot of the day. And it looks like that's my cue, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Moving on. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Oh god. Okay. Don't forget, guys, every Tuesday is a new World of Warcraft video. I may release additional content during the week, but Tuesdays are WoW videos. And if you like my show and you want to support it and you want to help me get some new equipment, like a new camera, because the camera that I'm using right now I've had since 9th grade and I'm 22 years old, if that gives you any inclination as to what a piece of crap my camera is. I'm selling t-shirts, and all the money for t-shirts are going to go towards buying me new equipment to film my show with, get a green screen, stuff like that. So check out the link in the sub bar for that, and I hope to see you guys soon.